no in between, just a grin or a frown. You ever seen a good swimmer give up and drown? I'm drowning in these pills till my liver give out. And when I'm hot, I'm boiling out the pot, no simmering down. As I'm pinning this down, cold as ice is shivering now. And where you at, I need deliverance now. I'm sorry for my other half, just spitting that out. If you can find it in your heart to forgive him somehow. Cause he built mad wild and his temperament's foul. At times like this, he make this gentleman growl. I got a question for you, God, it's getting intimate now. For a sinner like me, is forgiveness allowed? If not, it is what it is, I'll figure it out. Please just make a path for my kids to live proud. I'm begging you, please, if you're listening now, don't make my sons pay for my decisions and routes.
Exodus 34:7. Keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, unto the third and fourth generations.
They say it's lonely at the top unless you lived at the bottom. If you were never thought of, how could you ever be forgotten? People like us tend to run from our problems or point our fingers at the people that didn't even cause them. They say it's lonely at the top unless you lived at the bottom. If you were never thought of, how could you ever be forgotten? People like us tend to run from our problems, stay looking for guidance to live righteous in the world we're lost in.
Life is a lonely road, often traveled so broken, hoping to find answers to questions hardly ever spoken. My mind's dysfunctional, my heart so cold and empty. I'm 37 now, will I live to see 50? Probably not, I'm always pissed off, my blood stays boiling hot. I'm stressing from depression, anxiety's a major stressor. I'm having suicidal thoughts, my gun sits on the dresser. If I up and end it now, what would that do to my daughter? I should know, both my parents' past life only got harder. So I put my faith in pain and get close to being a martyr. God, if you're really there, I've never been the one to pray. I never asked you for shit, cause I didn't know what to say. But please forgive the demons that's fiending to devour light. Bless us with the courage to see through the darkest nights. Please don't let my daughter be tainted by ignorant hatred.
Please don't let this cobra grab her heart up and change it. They say it's lonely at the top unless you lived at the bottom. If you were never thought of, how could you ever be forgotten? People like us tend to run from our problems or point our fingers at the people that didn't even cause them. They say it's lonely at the top unless you lived at the bottom. If you were never thought of, how could you ever be forgotten? People like us tend to run from our problems, stay looking for guidance to live righteous in the world we're lost in.